877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Joining Phil's gang was the best financial decision I have ever made.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Brandy.
Judicial Watch just filed a House ethics complaint against Congressman Ilhan Omar over the various allegations against her concerning marriage fraud, immigration fraud, tax fraud, and a whole host of other potential violations of law.
Couldn't happen to anybody better. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. Judicial Watch files a health ethics complaint. We'll see if it goes anywhere. Most likely it won't. If it was on a Republican, it sure would be. Matter of fact, it'd be all over the news right now. Very few are carrying this story. It's unbelievable. Perjury, immigration fraud, marriage fraud. She married her brother and didn't tell anybody about it, and then they unwound it. This person's unbelievable. But the others aren't much better. But we could talk about them all day long and how deplorable they are. Or you can call your congressman, 202-224-3121, and tell them, do something about this. I mean, if this is true, if she is a congresswoman and did perjury and immigration fraud and marriage fraud and federal tax fraud and student loan fraud, then do something. Why should be sitting in Congress? But we'll see what happens. They're too busy trying to impeach the president. I asked Ron Paul today, who I interviewed, what's going on? What does Trump have to do? What is the end result here for the president for the next couple of years? And hopefully he gets reelected. I'm sure he will. I just hate to see a disruption halfway through. But what's his game plan? What does he have to do for the next couple of years to? Is it just he's going to try to survive, or what is that? When the market crashed, they stepped in, the Federal Reserve, our owners, for Congress, because remember, members of Congress, also, they lost a lot of money too. They wanted to stop this crash, so they stepped in the middle here and stopped it by printing $15 trillion while they were injecting $3 trillion into the stock market to stop it from falling. They printed and injected, besides the $3 trillion, they printed another $5 billion that they gave the CEOs of companies to start doing stock buybacks. But think about it. They did a total about 16 trillion, okay, where they printed all this money. and they turned around and they bought treasuries so the interest rates would drop on the national debt. We couldn't even pay the interest on the national debt, which at that time was around $300 billion. We were paying about 3.5% in interest. It was killing the Congress, the government. They didn't have anything left after they paid that interest, so they couldn't grow. No money for R&D, no money for roads, that sort of thing. So they printed all that money, and when you print all that money, you kill every dollar that's in your pocket. The buying power of your dollar goes down. So in 2008, when they did this, they were doing a couple of things at the same time. As they did QE1, QE2, the twist, and then QE3, each one of those, they spread over $3 trillion over the four of those, where they're buying the bonds. But at the same time, trying to lower interest rates, you remember at the same time they were injecting another $3 trillion into the stock market. So this thing was rigged, okay? The stock market was financially engineered to stop going down. There was no recovery here. We talk about that all the time. Everybody tells you there's a recovery. No, there's no recovery. So then as the market started to rally, go back up, this was in 2008, 2009. All of a sudden, in 2012, we were ready for another crash because China was in such bad shape. And China, as I always told you, will always drive this market into the ground, will drive our economy into the ground. Just think of it this way here. Take Caterpillar, for example. That's just one company. Think of how many machines they build a year to send to China. Because China is always building something. Remember they built like 10 cities the size of Chicago and nobody lives in them just so they could put people to work? They're always building something. They need machinery. Now think of all the materials they need. They get most of their materials, let's say, from Africa. So, especially for all the building materials. So Caterpillar builds all the machinery to send to Africa so they can mine all that material out of the ground and send it to China. So that's just one company, Caterpillar. How about the engines they put in Caterpillar? Cummins engine that drive these bulldozers and so forth. So we're really dependent on China. And when China economy goes into the hole, we're dead. And I think it was 2012, if I'm correct. I think that was the correct date, 2012. We were ready to go down. So they printed, the Federal Reserve printed another $5 trillion and came in and saved the day to make sure that China didn't completely fall apart. That's another $5 trillion on top of the $15 trillion. All that printing of money destroyed the value of our dollar. Terrible. And what did that do? Well, two things happened. While the stock market was going up, which was propped up, never fixed up, just propped up, and they kept these interest rates low, and it only benefited very few people. Because remember, most Americans don't have stock. And even the Americans who are in a lousy 401k, you're never going to make money with your 401k because fees are too high to begin with. And anybody in a 401k, you always get caught when the market crashes. Most people don't even know that. 401ks are so bad. What we really need to do, we need to go back to the pensions. We need to go back to pensions. The 401k is a joke. I mean, when you had a defined guaranteed benefit plan, okay, that worked because the responsibility was on the employer to make sure you had adequate income to guarantee your retirement. When they screwed you and they said, we're going to switch you out to a 401k, it's just as good. How can it be just as good when you're going from a guaranteed benefit plan to a defined contribution plan, which means the responsibility falls on you, the employee, not the employer, to make sure that you have adequate income to provide yourself a good standard of living when you retire. Well, guess what? Today, very few people have savings for retirement. We'll talk a little bit about that today as well. We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
If you're going to make money in the market, you got to make money when the market goes back down. When these stocks start dropping, that's the key to investing. You're never going to make money if all you're depending on is stocks going up. I'll give you an example. Schlumberger. This is one of our 5 stocks. And Schlumberger, we have a 20% return right now because my members, if you were my member, you would have been short. You would have been short. Every afternoon at 2 o'clock, you go to my site. It says Working Investor Group, and we tell you exactly what to do with that stock. And same of the other stocks. You don't have to know anything about the company. All you do is at 2 o'clock, you go and find out what we're doing. Nobody else does that.
For more information, go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
I've been a Philsgang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over 6-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Philsgang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Earnings of companies are decelerating, but they're going to come out and tell you everything's fine. But for my members, I take care of them. Think about this. Since May 23rd, we've been buying gold, and we're up 69% in one gold stock, 84% in another gold stock, 91% in another one, and 90% in silver. My color-coded chart, making a decision to buy these when nobody wanted gold. Nobody wanted gold. That's when we got into gold based on our chart, our color-coded chart. It's really easy. You can't go wrong. We tell you exactly what to do with the stocks in our portfolio. And that's how we continue to build a gang and how we continue to help St. Jude. And it works. And this chart works. How can you go wrong?
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. 4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Oh yeah, every time I'm on the air, join my gang. Try it. Try it for 30 days. AT&T, we got a 3% profit so far in May. Our Goldman Sachs are up 6%. Our Intel, we have a profit of 16% shorting it. Caterpillar, we're up 11% shorting it. And Schlumberger, we're up 18% because we shorted it. That's how you make money in this game.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Stock Corner is brought to you by CashCallMortgage.com.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. So today, everybody's getting a little nervous over their retirement. I mean, it's amazing. Most people are not going to be able to retire. So if the 401k was working, then why can't you retire at 60, 65 years old? People are working till they're 80. And you're lied to all the time by planners. That's to how much you have to put away. They tell you 10% of your income a year. That's a bunch of baloney. Most will tell you 10%. That's crazy. That's why 22% of the working folks, we have about 145 million people working, 22% have less than $5,000 in savings earmarked for retirement. Isn't that ridiculous? Or put it this way, 5% have between $5,000 and $24,000 put away, and only 16% have saved $200,000 or more. You can't make it. Now, they tell you, the planners will say by 30, you have to have the equivalent of your salary saved. By 40, have 3 times your salary saved. By 50, have 6 times your salary saved. By 60, have 8 times your salary saved. By 67, have 10 times your salary saved. To have $1 million, they say you need to put away 10% to 15% of your income. It's never going to happen. That's a bold-faced lie. That's a bold-faced lie. They tell you if you start at 25, you could potentially hit $1 million by the time 65 by saving around $250 a month for 40 years. First of all, no one is ever going to save, even if that was true. Nobody has the ability to save $250 a month every month for 40 years. It doesn't work that way. One of the biggest reasons the 401k has failed, because people take money out of it. See, the pension was a good deal, and we got to go back to a pension. No one's going to be able to retire using a 401k. It doesn't happen because every crash will catch you. Every crash will catch you. It's like a cycle. Right before you're ready to retire, a crash happens. It always does. It's amazing. It's like it's timing. Like the stock gods are going to come after you and punish you. Even if you don't have a crash, the fees are a killer. But nobody believes the fees. I can sit here all day telling you about the fees and you just yawn. Oh, 401ks must be fine. Everybody has them. Must be great. No, everybody's getting screwed with a 401k. See, when we had a defined guarantee benefit plan, we had a great country. People want to know, how are we going to get America great again? You can't get America great again unless we go back to pensions. We got to go back to pensions. Get rid of these stupid 401ks. When the responsibility falls on the employee, not the employer, you will never make enough money to retire. Never. And the fees are a killer. The fees are a killer. But again, I could stay here all day and nobody's going to believe what I say about that. Did you ever wonder why your company doesn't have a standardized investment education program? Think about it. Does your company have a standardized investment education program? The answer is no. No. Because first of all, there's no fiduciary relationship between you and your employer. Matter of fact, there's no fiduciary relationship in the industry.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
That's right. And because there's no fiduciary relationship, the employer, talk about big companies, or even small companies, mostly bigger companies, they select a mutual fund for you by the size of the kickback that he gets, that the employer gets from the mutual fund provider that gets stuck in your tax code called 401. Remember, tax code, 401k, that's a tax code. All they do is take a fund, a mutual fund, and stuff it inside it, called the 401k mutual fund plan, retirement fund, which is a joke. It's a joke. But everybody like cattle, everybody thinks like herd, they just go along with it. I'm going to be okay when I retire, having no idea how much the fees are. So, and not even realizing the kickbacks that your employers get from the mutual fund provider. And here's the problem. Once you have your employer, he controls it, and the fund manager, now they're partners between the employer and your mutual fund manager. They both have a vested interest in making sure they steer you, the employee, to the worst but ugly performing mutual fund. Isn't that amazing? But nobody's going to believe me. Nobody believes me. Who doesn't believe me? Yeah, sure. Yeah. My cell phone. She want to know about her 401k. But please believe me. Look, I don't have all the answers, but I can tell you this. If you join my gang and you select one of the stocks in our gang portfolio and just go to the video at 2 o'clock every afternoon to tell you what's going on, what to do. Here, give you an example. If you were a member, one of our stocks we've been in for more than 3 years, a lot more than 3 years, Goldman Sachs, if that was your stock, you go click on at 2 o'clock. We have the video ready for you. You click on this, what you hear.
Looking at Goldman Sachs, we're still holding a scalp for a long position. Now you see it broke out earlier today. It needs to get back up and take out today's high. If it can't do that, then we can add to it.
See, tells you exactly what to do. What's better than that? And you're watching the video, he's pointing to the chart. How can you go wrong? We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
If you're going to make money in the market, you got to make money when the market goes back down. When these stocks start dropping, that's the key to investing. You're never going to make money if all you're depending on is stocks going up. I'll give you an example. Schlumberger. This is one of our 5 stocks. And Schlumberger, we have a 20% return right now because my members, if you were my member, you would have been short. You would have been short. Every afternoon at 2 o'clock, you go to my site. It says Working Investor Group, and we tell you exactly what to do with that stock. And same of the other stocks. You don't have to know anything about the company. All you do is at 2 o'clock, you go and find out what we're doing. Nobody else does that.
For more information, go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
If you're like me, you don't have time to trade in the stock market, so why not invest in the market? The MV2 stock chart and philsgang.com continue to make me profits in the market. You see, the MV2 is specifically made for those who do not have time to invest, but they have income to invest in the market, and I spent very little to begin my investment journey. It's the easiest stock chart to read, and that's why I spend little time invested in reading the chart. The MV2 simply tells me when to get into a stock and, most importantly, when to get out. I invest in a stock and I don't worry about the investment because I subscribe to the Phil's Gang alerts and they tell me when to take my profits. Yes, it's that easy. Go to philsgang.com or call them 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Joining Phil's Gang was the best financial decision I have ever made.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable. African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women. Breast cancer is unacceptable. Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026. Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night. You don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1 900-020.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. If you want the truth, then tune in my show every weekday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, or you can listen to this fantasy.
Wow. Low unemployment, high jobs, high wages, big consumer confidence, major productivity, and no inflation.
No inflation? What are you, nuts? Stocks up 357%. Gasoline's up 46% alone since December. How about medical? Up 8%. College up 8%. Movie tickets with soda, popcorn, up 15%. Low unemployment? Not true. The 3.9% is fake. It's really 11% because of the 15 million discouraged workers they do not add in. Look, this is just some of it. High wages? That's a joke. It's 1.2%, not 3%, when you look at the withholding tax where the truth is. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and get the truth.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. I got some exciting news. I will be in San Francisco, the Hilton in San Francisco, Union Square. I'm going to be there Thursday, August 15th. Friday the 16th and Saturday the 17th, I'll be with the Money Show. I'm going to be a guest speaker. I'm very excited to get back to San Francisco, where I have all my friends and gang members for years now. God. And looking forward, I haven't been out there in a long time, looking forward to seeing you. And also, you folks that hear me on the radio every day. Why don't you come visit us? And I'll be doing a free workshop. Okay, now not one of these workshops. You know how these people that sell memberships, they'll say free this, free that, come in, free this, free. We're going to free education, free. They don't give you nothing free. Matter of fact, for an hour they're trying to sell you something. For an hour they're trying to get you to buy the program, to spend $2,000 or $3,000. No, that's not what we do. We're there to raise money for St. Jude, so we start teaching immediately. So if you've never been a gang member and you come, and when I'm ready to speak and now put on my own class, I start teaching the benefits of controlling your own stock. And it's not hard. For heaven's sakes, everybody makes it sound like it's so hard that you need these experts. What do you need them for? And honest, you people in a 401k, I will never talk you out of a 401k. I am not here to talk you out of a 401k because I know it's impossible to talk you out of a 401k. It's impossible. All these years where you got screwed when globalization came in. I mean, it's just amazing how they screwed you. And people like cattle just follow the cattle. Okay, I'll go from a pension to a 401k. I guess I'm going to be okay. I mean, just like cattle. I got to be okay because Varney's talking about it. Payne's talking about it. Cuddler's talking about it. Must be okay.
The economy is still on fire.
Yeah, right. Okay, all right. Globalization, when they started to outsource, remember what happened, they decided, hey, we can't, Wall Street, the boys said, we can't make as much money with manufacturing. We can make more money in financial services. Let's get rid of these manufacturers. Let's ship all the jobs overseas. Let's switch. Let's take our factories and dismantle them, sell them to Japan, sell them to China. Let's move all our jobs overseas. What are you, nuts? And that's what they did. And when they moved all those jobs overseas, it blew this country. It blew it. It's over. It was blown up. Because once you take a partnership, which an employee is, manager, employee, they're a partnership. They work together to make sure that they make the best product in America at the lowest cost to make the best margin so everyone benefits. All the money that comes into a company called profits, they take a good share of those profits, 30, 40%, and they put them away into a CapEx account. What does that mean? They take 30% of their profits and put away an account because they're going to take that money, they're going to spend it on new equipment, new machinery, new IT, so that you can produce more goods than you did before. Now they can justify giving you a raise. So your standard of living goes up. And see, it was the responsibility of the manager, of the owner, of the company. It was their responsibility to make sure you had a great retirement. Because their deal with you was, look, I'm going to promise you a great retirement. You're going to live the same lifestyle that you came accustomed to, retired, as you are when you're working. So you're going to retire with the same lifestyle you became accustomed to while working, but be retired. I'm going to make sure that happens. But here's what you do for me. You make sure you give me the best product at the best price so nobody can compete. And that partnership worked beautifully until Wall Street took over. And Wall Street goes in and educates all the manufacturing companies in this country. So, wait, what are you doing? You don't need to pay this guy $30 an hour or $20 an hour. Get rid of him. Let's ship your job over to One Hung Lo. He'll do it for 14 cents. And that's what happened. Globalization. And that's never going to come. Factories are never going to come back. Look, I hope President Trump is successful. Whoever the president, I want him to be successful. Because the president's successful, our country is. And when he says he's going to bring back manufacturing, I used to sit in the corner and just chuckle. How are you going to bring it back? It makes no sense. How are you going to bring... When you got these wackos, Omar, and the rest of that squad out there saying, how about $20 an hour? Yeah, that one there, what is her name? Tlaib. $20 an hour she wants, minimum wage.
big fights like this one, $15. By the way, when we started it should have been $15. Now I think it should be $20. Make sure America.
20 an hour. She doesn't get it. Even that communist from Vermont, Bernie Sanders, he gets it. He says, I can't afford to pay my people $15 an hour. I can't. I'm sorry. So then he finally said, okay, I'll give you $15 an hour, but I got to cut your hours back. What an imbecile. What a dope. He can't equate that with a small business in Vermont. The small business in Vermont doesn't have the same problem. That's how stupid these people are, who've been working for the government their whole life, who never had a job, who always worked for the government, who always sucked off the government. That's how they live. They suck off the government. They have no concept. Bernie Sanders has no concept that a small business would have the same problem he's got. Can you imagine? And then you get this Tlaib, a communist. She could 20. Well, why don't we just do 60? How about $70 an hour? They never held a job. They never had to meet a payroll. Now, how did they get the door open to come in where people listen to these stupid people? I mean, we got 4 people in Congress that are so dangerous. We got 4 communists in Congress. How'd that door open? Well, first of all, started with our educators in college. But it also started with greed. Because CEOs did get greedy, especially in 2008 to 2019, when they drove the stock market up 30%, 350%, they convinced the mass, they convinced the cattle, oh, they're getting rich too. They convinced them their jobs were better, they're making more money, they got an increase of 3.1%, 6 cents an hour, they're doing great, when they're not, but they believed it because they see them on TV, so they think, well, they're telling the truth. So the problem is right now, for you to retire, don't listen to these planners. They'll say, well, if you're 25 years of age, if you get a 4% return, okay, you got to put away $843 a month so that you can retire, and have 6 figures by the time you retire. Or if you get a 6% rate of return, okay, then and you're, let's see, if you're 30 years of age with a 4% return, you got to put away $1,000 a month. If you're 40, you got to put nearly $2,000 a month away. Let me tell you, none of it's going to work. For anyone to tell you got to put 10%, 15%, that's wrong. If you put 33% of your salary away, you may just barely make it. Why? Because of the fees. Because once they did globalization, they don't have to pay you anymore. They keep exporting your jobs, and those jobs will never come back. I don't care what the president says. No manager would bring a job back that he's paying somebody 2 cents, 4 cents an hour. He's going to pay somebody $20 an hour? What are you, nuts? And then think about what's against you. There's no fiduciary relationship between your employer and you and the fund manager. It's the employer and fund manager who work together against you because it's a skimming operation. They assign you the mutual fund that makes most money for them in a kickback. It's unbelievable. Join my gang right now, philsgang.com.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over 6-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
We're speaking with Jared Douglas. He's a licensed mortgage loan originator, and his company's called Cash Call Mortgage. Let me give you his number, 949-535-9385, or you can go to cashcallmortgage.com. Jared, I want to thank you. The service you gave us was incredible. Why don't you explain a little bit when you say how you specialize in alternative products for self-employed applicants?
Yes, thank you, Phil. Thanks for having me on. So what we specialize in is alternative product for applicants who are self-employed. We have a product for applicants that are, have a lot of assets but no documentable income, and then we have another version for, real estate investors. So there's three versions of our alternative approach, or alternative product that helps people with, outside-the-box scenarios get financing.
Again, let me give you his number, 949-535-9385, 949-535-9385, or you can go to cashcallmortgage.com.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. If you want the truth, then tune in my show every weekday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, or you can listen to this fantasy.
Wow, low unemployment, high jobs, high wages, big consumer confidence, major productivity, and no inflation.
No inflation? What are you, nuts? Stocks up 357%. Gasoline's up 46% alone since December. How about medical? Up 8%. College up 8%. Movie tickets with soda, popcorn, up 15%. Low unemployment? Not true. The 3.9% is fake. It's really 11% because of the 15 million discouraged workers they do not add in. Look, this is just some of it. High wages, that's a joke. It's 1.2%, not 3%. When you look at the withholding tax where the truth is. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and get the truth.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com and give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Think about this for a minute. When they went to globalization and they said, we're going to switch you from a pension fund to a 401k, what the employee never understood was the 401k shifted the responsibility from the employer and his pension fund manager to you, the employee. You now are responsible for choosing your investment. That's right. You had to manage it. Remember what they did? The employer and his pension fund manager, they became in charge of the mutual fund investment that you were going to get. They would provide to you the one they wanted. They provide it to you. They said, this is the one you're going to have because they got the biggest kickback. That's why it's become the biggest skimming operation in the country, 401ks. That is why companies, ask yourself, did your company have a standardized investment education program? The answer is going to be no. Why? Because if they did have a standardized investment education program, they couldn't get away with this. But you never ask any questions. Why would you? You had no clue when you switched from a pension to a 401k, Bye-bye. The fiduciary arrangement that you had between yourself and your employer, gone. And the fund manager is now on the side of the employer, and the employer and the fund manager select your fund, your mutual fund. They're going to stick inside the tax code called 401k, and they're going to select the one that gives them the biggest tax cut. Biggest profit, kickback. And then take the fees. Fees can't be understated. The cost of a 401k is 7 times that of a spider. If you joined the gang today and you bought the spiders, just the spiders, SPY, just buy the spiders, you have hardly, we just got into the spiders again. We just got new members in on the 11th of June. We've been in the spiders for 3 years. We just got our new memberships in. You'll hear me say, let's please join the gang. I'm going to get another 25 members. Okay, we're going to look for another 25 members. Well, the day they started was on June 11th, buying the spiders. They're already up 6%. 6% return. How can it be up that high? Because the fees are minimal, almost nothing. Because all you do to buy that spider is you go online, so simple, any online broker, type it in, and there you are. You don't have the fees. 401k, they charge you, there's 27 hidden fees. 27 hidden fees beside the regular fee. So if you buy the spider, you're going to pay a fee that's 7 times more than if you were with, if you bought it yourself. Don't have to buy it with me. If you bought it yourself, go direct. Just buy it yourself. Say, I'm going to buy the spiders. I need to put it with an online broker. I'm going to go down the line, pick whatever online broker you want. Boom. So already you saved money. You're making money. All you need is somebody to help you. You haven't got anybody helping you in the 401k because they're not on your side. Why would they? Why would they be on your side when they don't have a fiduciary relationship? What are you, nuts? No, there's none. Remember how clever they were with this globalization when they threw all the manufacturing jobs out. They were really clever. All they did is take the tax code 401k. What was the tax code 401k? What was that? That was the CEOs. CEOs had pensions, and they subsidized it with a 401k. What was the 401k designed for? The 401ks went to Congress. I mean, the other big CEOs went to Congress, paid them off, and they passed a 401k tax code. What was that? So they could shelter their bonuses. Don't pay any taxes on their bonuses. Shelter, if they have a golf course, let's say they get a membership at a golf course, part of the company package, part of their salary, and let's say it's worth $25,000, they didn't have to pay any tax on it. It went into the 401k. So they had the pension fund, then they had the 401k where they put all their perks, and they could shelter they didn't have to pay tax on all this stuff. So when they came to globalization, they said, why don't we just take the 401 tax code, let's stuff into it a mutual fund, but we'll make sure it's the worst performing mutual fund. And me, the manager of the company or owner of the company, I'll get together with you, the fund manager. Now you're on my side, and we'll select the worst mutual fund for the performing fund for the company to get the biggest kickbacks for ourselves. And we can do this legally because there's no fiduciary relationship. Because every time this industry tried to get a fiduciary relationship, what happened? It got blown up in Congress. Congress got paid off by the most, I think about it. Wall Street is the strongest next to the NRA. They have more lobbyists than anybody else. They made sure there was never a fiduciary relationship between you and the person managing your money. So now I'm saying to you, look, you have an alternative. You do. You can reach for it. Just try it for 30 days. So my members, here's one of our portfolios. Goldman Sachs, Intel, AT&T, Caterpillar, Schlumberger. Okay, there you go. You got 5 of them. Now here's the interesting thing. We can do both. When the market's going down, we can switch our long position to a short position. We'll do that for you. All we do is give you a video, tell you exactly, just follow the video, like Goldman Sachs today.
Well, looking at Goldman Sachs, we're still holding a scalp for a long position.
Here, I'll put it up. If you have a mobile device, go to my site, philsgang.com. Here, I'll put up Goldman Sachs right now, and then I'll click on the video. The same thing you'll be doing at home. or when you go home at night, or in your office at 2 o'clock, we post it. You're at your office. You want to know what I do with Goldman Sachs. So here, I'm going to play it. Go to my site, philsgang.com. I got a mobile device, and let me show you. And he's moving along, pointing to this chart.
Looking at Goldman Sachs, we're still holding a scalp for a long position. Now you see it broke out earlier today. It needs to get back up and take out today's high. If it can't do that, then we can add to it. All right, but it is looking positive here.
So what he's telling you, if you're watching this, what he's telling you, if you're in Goldman Sachs with us, and right now you'd be up 14%. We got in at June 18th. Your fees are almost nothing. We don't get the fees. You go online. We're not an online broker. What we do is you're a coach, and then we tell you what to do with Goldman Sachs. So you saw on the chart right there, it was beautiful. It broke out. We tell you exactly what to do, tell you when to get in. But here's the beautiful thing. When the market goes down or stock goes down, AT&T is a great example. We went long on A&T on March 29th. We got a 13% return. And then we shorted it. We went the opposite way yesterday. We're already up 1.5% in one day. So we tell you exactly what to do by each one of those videos. Now, if you want to come to our class every morning from 9:30 to 11 o'clock, you can do that too. If you want to be more active, if you want to be an activist investor, just come to our classes. But for those who don't have any time, or for those who have time, just say, I don't want to go to school, just tell me what to buy. Well, there you are. There's our portfolio. These are the portfolios that our members are in. You select whatever stock you want, and for the first 30 days, don't even use real money. See how it works for you. 877-600-GANG. Join now. And then all we do is ask you to go to St. Jude. Okay, listen to this. Listen to this. So today, here's what we're getting for news.
From the National Association of Realtors, existing home sales in June down 1.7%. Sales down 2.2% year over year, and that is the 16th month of annual declines.
So if the economy is so good, it's so wonderful, as we're being told every day. Every day we're being told how it's so fantastic.
And you have to admit, things are going well. There's euphoria.
No. The euphoria is created by this fake rally that's been going on for 10 years, where they print all this money, make sure interest rates stay low, and now the interest rates got up to just 2.5%. They're going to bring it back to zero. This market's never been fixed. It's been propped up. So what you need to do, join my gang, and if they're going to keep bringing these interest rates down, yes, the market's going to go up for a while. Eventually it'll crash, but you don't have to worry about the crash, because when it starts crashing, markets just don't crash. They sometimes send a signal at 6 months, 7 months, 8 months and invest. Remember, on January 2018, January 15th, I told you the market was going to crash in 2018. That was January 16, 2018, and I said December will be the worst month of the crash, and I was right. Look, join now, 877-600-GANG. Not till you get rid of your 401k. Subsidize it. Just try it for 4 weeks, $39.95. What are you, nuts? And help the kids.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.